just barely able to close it before something worse than what happened, likely.
Oh, yes.
I think you took, like, for some reason I want to say you were taking like a short rest sort of thing to recoup. Oh, because a bunch of spells had to be recast, that's why. Because Robin lost her protection and dark sight and stuff. But I believe you successfully recast those, yeah?
Protection and dark sight, but I think that was it.
Okay. Is protection still with a raise? I believe it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like a 12 or something.
And it was just a regular dark sight.
Okay, yep, which seems adequate for this place. Most rooms that you've been in have actually been fairly well lit. Except for some of the like quarters up here were dark. Yeah, but that brings us to the present. You guys are part of the way through exploring this place, with plenty of other places to look at, and you have kind of a general idea of the size and location of the rooms, thanks to Tara's trippy experience on the squishy amethyst throne. That was another thing I forgot. Yeah. Yeah, so where would you like to go?
Well, first,
where's left?
I guess so for the edge, Gerald really wants to take the let's give my wounds to Paul edge.
Yep.
But I don't think Robin would do that. So we're gonna take the turning Paul into a conduit.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Hey, little parrot that I am trying to form a bond with. Take all these wounds.
Well, so logistically, it was in preparation for taking the what's it called, or the ritual casting edge with Tara next. I'm like, that sounds like that might kill me or hurt a lot. I better have a way to support.
Yep. It's like, oh, blood cast for me.
Mike, you're asking about the left. I think these are like very obvious pressure plates.
Oh yeah.
Leading to a door.
Yep, and there's like some murals with like elemental imagery carved on the walls there, as well as a bunch of like glyphs in the floor that you can't read, and a door that's probably not important.
I remember the pressure plates, but I couldn't remember if there was. Yeah, that was it. Was it just hall full of pressure plates and wall?
Nope. Yep, is a door. I don't. You guys didn't really investigate it very much because you were like walking that way on the way down here to meet with Mr. Dibbs. But yeah.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
So the wording for the transfer wounds says as a free action. Would that mean that I would be able to transfer a wound before I would have to roll to keep my spells up?
You still have to sustain the wound to transfer it.
Okay.
So yeah, the Jesus, who is measuring?
I don't know.
She's just planning out the next 3 hours of travel.
Yeah. All right. It seems like a good
This is how I move when I'm under speed with the double movement.
Yep. Yeah. Is you have to, if you take the wound, you have to make that roll. So,
okay.
Yeah. You wouldn't be able to dodge that. Also, for blood casting, same thing applies. I mean, either way, if you take 4 wounds of channeling, that's fatal no matter what you do. So, because I foresaw shenanigans when I wrote those rules. Like, all right, we should put a hard cap on this. Just this. Plus 16 or plus 12.
4 wounds doesn't mean you auto die.
Well, for blood casting, it does.
Yeah, I mean just like in the regular.
Yeah, exactly. That's why.
That's what you were thinking.
Yep.
Yeah, Austin definitely would have done that.
I think he did 3 once. Yeah. Anyways. Yes, that door over there had something going on, but you couldn't really decipher it super well because of the unreadable glyphs. At least without trial and error.
Well,
Well, do we want to go play with it, or do we want to go explore the rest?
there's this door that we haven't checked out on the far end.
Well, wait, does
Leads
Tara
into
have an
a
idea?
small room.
Tara have an idea what's behind this door?
The big fancy door?
With the pressure plates, yeah.
It is a larger room.
Okay. So she doesn't have like room designations or anything. She just
No.
has relative sizes.
She just has like the general feel of the rooms. Larger room, and there isn't any guardians inside of it.
All right.
I think we should check out that far room quick. It's probably gonna be quick.
Yep.
It's a single small room. So, all right, you guys gonna move through this little door area here to go that way, because you haven't technically gone through there yet, but you know that it goes back into the main room. All right, and you step out, and the
Oh, we're going down?
the ruin.
Up.
Oh,
This
there's that door too. I was gonna check out the door top right.
Oh, okay.
We've already
You guys
opened
have been
that
here.
door.
Yeah, that
That
room goes into the like whirlpool glass.
Oh,
with like 8 guardians.
There's 6. It's this.
8 guardians.
All right, yeah. So you move across with your feet sort of tapping across the metal panels of the floor. You get up to this door. It seems to be the same kind of style as the others.
I knock on it.
There
So-
is. Yeah, go ahead, Gerald.
Like I said, before we get too much further, Robin had an idea. Well, I had an idea. I'm going to make sure that there is one item, object, I don't know, something that is like external to me at all times. That way we can, if Dio wants to use like object reading on it to get an idea or to like see it for himself. he can do
Oh,
that.
okay. Yeah, so you have like a camera,
Yeah,
a magic camera.
spy camera.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Sure.
It doesn't
You
really
have,
matter
like,
what it is, right?
something hanging around your neck, like
Yeah.
a police body cam, basically.
Yeah, but mine will be on.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah.
Nice.
got him. All right. Yeah. So this door it seems to be more or less the same as the other like small sliding doors, except for the handle has like 3 different pieces to it that seem to move separately.
Some sort of weird lock. Is it reading magical?
No. Do you touch it or mess with it at all or examine it?
Well, if no one stops me, I would fuck around with it.
All right. So,
I'll let him do it.
are you going to try and open it or? Okay. So, give me a thievery roll.
Oh boy. All right. This is untrained. It's all right. My D6 is the best. Can handle anything. Anything, I tell you. Almost. I got a 2.
Okay. So you mess with it a little bit. It seems like the like 3 different handles, they can kind of like rotate and pivot around each other.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of seems like one of those like like puzzle box things where you like move the different pieces around that are linked to each other.
Yep.
But the like center handle seems to be the like the main handle, I guess you could say. And after a little bit of like jiggling it around, you are able to get it to open. It seems like kind of an annoying way of doing things, but you're able to like get it so the door unlatches. You slide it open.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not gonna move.
I guess I look over and say it's open.
Well,
And
what's
then
inside?
And then I start pushing.
All right. Well,
Or
it
opening.
slides.
Slide, that's right. I forgot.
You push and nothing happens.
And I say,
And you probably do that because it's not like this is a normal thing for a door.
And I say, oh yeah, these slide.
All right. Give me an agility roll at -2.
Don't you -2 me.
I think he
-4 then.
Perfect. I like a challenge. I also like to live dangerously. Well, my 6 sucks. Come on, 6. I just fucking talked you up and everything. And my 10 keeps getting cut because I have too many fucking dice in my little rolling part here. All right. I got a 5 with the -2, or a 3 with the -4.
Okay. So you, as you like slide the door open, there's like a sort of a clicking sound, and the right like by the handle, like on the face of the door, there is like a these like 3 clawed fingers that kind of like snap around to like gouge into your hand along the handle. But you are able to pull your hand back in time.
Ooh, all right.
And then as you do that, there's kind of like a little like as the claws just kind of like recede back into the door face.
Ooh. Well,
That was a little nasty.
let's get in before it resets or something.
Mm-hmm.
The way is open.
Can we see in it?
Yeah, I am in the process. I made it a really
No.
like weirdly shaped room, so
Of course you did.
Well,
Yeah.
it's all right, because now at least you have the means to show
yeah,
us.
I got the poly reveal. All right, so inside there's a quite well lit room. Looks pretty obviously to be a study of sorts, or an office type thing. There's a desk made of wood and like a stone table on one side, a pair of chests.
Is it mahogany?
It does appear to be some kind of like jungle hardwood.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mahogany.
How many pygmies died cutting the trees down to make this desk?
Unsure.
Well, it'd be Karaites, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe
If
not
they're-
Karaites. That's
I mean, they're the ones
island people.
cutting it.
Yeah.
They're
Where-
jungle and island.
Were these tables back here made of wood? Is
Yep.
there any other wood in this area?
Yep, the tables are made of wood. I think that's the bed frames are made of wood. All seems to be a similar kind of. I mean, the hardwood around here
Alright.
doesn't show any signs of like rotting or anything.
Does Detect Arcana pick up anything?
Yes, it does. Let me just- okay, so there is a yeah. With Detect Arcana, you're getting a faint aura from the chest over here. Something inside of it.
Okay.
And then there is on the desk, kind of like sitting on top of a stack of the like wood framed hides that they seem to use for writing. there is a glass prism that is detect or showing up as magic.
Ooh. All right.
There is also a pretty fancy looking black cloak hanging over the back of the chair with some like gold embroidery on it, which is not magical, but it looks nice.
Oh, okay.
How big is
like magical prism, something in the chest that's magical. Fancy cloak.
What was that, Gerald?
how big is the cloak?
It looks like it was made for someone who was quite tall.
That's
About
probably
it, about as tall as these guardians?
Yeah, probably about like someone who was at least over 6 feet tall.
Whoa, that is tall. Yeah, I walk around and then I throw it on my back. And
Yeah,
it's
so like
way too long.
it drags on the ground. How tall is Tara?
I never really picked. Probably like 5'6".
Okay. So yeah, there's a bit of a drag to it, but it's got a nice weight to it, quite comfortable.
How tall are you, Mr. Dibs? Here, throw this on.
Oh, my headphones got caught on the table and muted.
I was gonna say it's like a static as
Yeah.
when you did.
I'm six,
Oh no, you
six
killed
even.
Mr. Dibs.
Yep. 6 foot even. It'll fit okay.
6 foot. Okay, yeah. So I mean, like it still drags on the ground a little bit, but
I think we should give it to Paul.
There's...
it's like a nice nest.
Yeah.
I can't tell what sort of magic something is by looking at it. Can
With Detect Arcana, you can get the sort of like school basically.
Okay.
This item is mostly focused around a neuromancy, so some kind of divination or seeing type thing.
Okay.
I take this big ass thing and like tie it up into like a cape.
The cloak.
Yeah.
You just like hike it up a little bit on your
Yeah.
shoulders.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, I double
Yeah.
it up and like double pin it or whatever, so it's not dragging.
Alright.
Pretty fancy.
Yeah, I'll pick up the little cube prism
Okay.
thing and
Study it.
I'll give it a quick look, but I'm not gonna study it for too long.
All right. So you get a as you sort of look through it, you get kind of like faint sort of phantom reflections through the glass. Like first you sort of see the reflection of your own eye through it, and then you see like this like sort of reddish tint across it, and then like a sort of dark green and like a cat's iris. And your sight is kind of drawn past the prism to the hides on the desk behind them.
Mm-hmm.
And you realize as you're holding it, you can't read the stuff on the hides per se, but you do you understand what it says.
Holy shit.
It's like there's this little voice in the back of your head, like your subconscious, just like, oh hey, that's what that means, kind of thing.
Huh.
It's like a switch. Also, I forgot when I mentioned this initially, so I guess you just notice it right now. There is a little stone sigil on the desk in the shape of a kind of squiggly X type thing.
Squiggly X! Squiggly X!
Yeah.
That's like carved into the desk?
No, it's just sitting on the desk.
Oh, it's like a item.
Yep.
It's like a key for a door.
Yep, it's like the one that you found down by the shrine. But
Right.
But
Okay.
a different symbol and one that you...
What's the symbol that we found down by the shrine?
Circle with a dot.
Little target.
So not any for that door.
Nope.
It's in the chest.
Hey, look what I
I'm
found.
looking in this chest here.
Looking in the chest, there is...
Watch out, Robin. There's a magical item in there.
Oh no, it was this chest.
It was that chest. Okay,
Yep.
never mind that.
Also, you gave Detect Arcana to both of us, right?
Oh, yeah.
I thought so.
Okay, so looking in this chest, there's it's kind of like a big trunk type thing. There's several latches on it. You open them up. There are folded sets of robes and gloves in here, as well as a couple pairs of boots.
Any my size?
No, they're all like much bigger than your size.
You're a child.
Well, I'm a teenager.
They seem to be fitted for a person who is about the size to fit that cloak. So, like taller than 6 foot.
Mr. Dibs.
Now, I mean, a cloak I can make fit. Just boots are another story.
Boots are a little bit big.
Mr. Dibbs in a bunch of ill-fitting clothing. Walking around like a clown.
Like a kid wearing his dad's stuff.
Yeah.
I go sing my rich man song and that.
So you're keeping watch out there, Mr. Dibbs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. If I look through the prism stone with my crazy eye, can I see through it all right? Can I still read stuff through it?
You can see through it. Actually, it seems a lot clearer looking through it with your crazy eye.
Cool. Does it still can I still understand the weird writing hides?
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, it actually seems to make your eye work better normally too.
How big is this thing?
It's like a normal sized loot chest that you find in your standard fantasy dungeon.
The prism
The prism. It's maybe 3 inches tall.
Could it be made into a monocle?
It would be kind of a clunky monocle.
I was gonna ask that because my first thought was implanting it in the center of my eye patch.
Yeah, I mean, it would look kind of weird. It could be done.
It's kind of making me think of Oberyn and his horror's eye.
Ah, yes. The horror's eye.
Or what's that one crazy professor in Harry Potter?
Mooney?
Oh, Mad Eye Moody.
Yeah, with the spinny eye.
Alright, I'm gonna open up this chest.
You gonna open the chest?
Yep.
Okay.
She died.
Make an agility roll at -2.
Yeah.
And then she died. I'll write a song about you.
How comforting.
And it'll end like that. And then she died.
I got thanks. It's fine.
What was the South Park episode?
Yeah.
The Craig's mom's bush. And then she died.
3 was my best, and I'm gonna leave it there.
3 was your best. All right. Fun. So as you open the chest, there's a little click, and a dart shoots out and punctures into your arm. And as it does, it not only it punctures in, but then it starts burrowing in, and you get this white hot lance of pain streak through your limb. So you take That's 13 damage, ignoring armor. And it's continuing to like burrow into your skin.
Tara.
What?
Ow.
What's
It's awfully calm.
Can I see what's happening?
I mean, I probably am screaming. Like, I'll show her my arm. Like, get it out.
Right? Yeah.
There's a bug.
Yeah, you can see that it's like this. It's like this golden dart that's like searing with light and trying to like stab itself and push itself deeper into her arm.
Oh shit! Caleb knows what this is. we ran into one of these in that old campaign, right?
Did you?
I think we fucking did.
I don't remember.
I'm almost certain. Something like this. If it is what I think it is, you're fucked.
Well, that probably isn't.
I'm gonna... So there's like a golden bug burrowing into her arm?
It's a dart.
Oh, it's a dart. Oh, I thought it was a bug. I thought it was like a beetle. Do you remember the beetle?
Yeah, because like
we
a few rounds like digging it out.
Yeah.
And it was terrible.
God.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Am I able to grab it?
Yeah, you could try and grab it.
That's what we asked about the beetle.
Yeah.
Like, can I grab it? Yeah, you can grab it. All right, I grab it.
Okay, 13 damage, you said?
Yep.
Ah,
What does that do to you?
That's 2 wounds.
Remember your toughness bonus.
My what?
Toughness.
Right?
Oh,
you cast that on yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Nah.
That's shaking. Can I get my buddy back?
Oh, yep.
Well, actually, am I able to try to grab it if I'm shaken?
You'd have to try and recover from being shaken before you did.
Can I do something?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna... I'm gonna try shooting a selective havoc at
Okay,
her.
sure. And just target the dart.
Target the dart.
Don't push it further into me, please.
Oh, that'd be bad. Don't
That
crit
would be
fail.
bad. I won't crit fail. Oh god. I'm scared to roll.
Let me hammer that in.
I will rage cast. And well, I'm not thinking right now. I'm just like, what the fuck? Okay, a regular success. So it can try to make a strength
Okay.
check.
Right. Yeah. So, gosh, yeah. What's the
I think making it strong is 2. Oh no, it's only +1. So it's a strong havoc.
Okay, so that makes it -2.
So it's a strength of -2, yeah.
All right. So why don't you roll your spellcasting die +2 as a strength check for the havoc, because that makes more sense than the inanimate object rolling strength.
Okay. Bad wild die or no?
Yep, with wild die.
10.
Okay, yeah. So you kind of like flick your finger forward, and this little like ribbon of air shoots out and like grabs onto the back of the dart and rips it out of her arm.
Oof. That can't be pleasant.
Yep. So you do take 6 more damage, but I think you're fine from that.
Thank you, Shadow Skin.
Yep, that saved you some serious pain there, and that was a nice quick removal as well.
What the?
So yeah, as soon as it like goes out of her skin and like drops down on the floor, it kind of flips around a couple of times, and then the tip sort of slowly fades their light.
So the dart's just sitting on the ground then?
Yep, it's inanimate. Or yeah, it's not glowing or anything anymore.
Is it magical?
It was in that brief period of time.
Is there still something magical in the chest?
Yes.
It was the dart.
The trap was... There's nothing in the chest.
I mean, it was a pretty cool dart.
Yeah, I mean, like, it still is like, finely crafted. Also, there is, like, a nice, like, serrated tip on it. So, yeah, Robin, you definitely have a bit of a hole in your arm there.
It's fine.
But the shadow stuff around you kind of like blends into it to.
Do you have to roll for all your spells? Or did you?
Oh yeah, you were shaken.
Oh, I would spend a Benny to not take damage then.
To not be shaken.
What is it? A spellcasting roll?
Yep.
Oh, then never mind. I'll just roll that. Come on, dice. You haven't been great so far.
And they continue.
Yeah, no, they did. Worth a Benny. No, I'll recast.
Okay. So, actually, that means that you took 6 damage from the ripping out
That would just shake me again.
But you were already shaken, right?
I rolled to not. Oh, is that all the same?
It would have been at the. I guess not.
Because I had rolled to not be shaken to try to reach for it, and I made
okay.
it.
Yeah, sure. That's fine. Yeah, because it wasn't like an official initiative or anything. Tara just acted before you tried to attempt to pull it out. So yeah, you're good. But yeah, your spells are dropped. So inside the chest, though, what you've bled to get to, there are 2 sort of like racks, metal racks with glass vials on them. One of the racks has 6 vials that have this like sort of silvery metallic liquid in it. The others, there are 3 vials that have this sort of like murky, like oily black colored stuff in it, and 3 that have this sort of faintly glowing light, like white light in it.
How heavy is this whole chest?
How heavy is the whole chest? It's fairly hefty. Probably like 30 pounds.
So Mr. Dibbs could carry it back upstairs when we're done.
Yeah. Assuming he wasn't carrying a bunch of other stuff. He does have also a sack full of golden cutlery and silverware.
What were the 3 vials? White light glowing and silver metallic and what?
Yep. 6 silver metallic, 6 white light, and 3 white light and 3 oily black. And the white light and oily black ones are magical, the silver ones are not.
So 3, 3, and 3?
6, 3.
Oh, my bad. And the silver is the 6.
Yep.
Okay.
Do we have any notion of what these are? Have we seen anything like them yet?
You do. Will you give me a academics roll?
Sure.
At an additional -2, Robin. If Robin's the one who's doing it.
I'm not even in there.
I got a 0.
All right, no clue. With your detect arcana though, you can tell that the black vials are resonant with darkness magic, and the white light vials are resonant with light magic. So there you go.
Don't trust it.
Yeah.
That's fake news.
But yeah, that's all you're able to discern from them at the moment. So Tara, what are you doing, or what did you do after you ripped out the dart from?
I'm gonna scan these writings, these animal skin writings for useful bits.
Sure.
What are they?
Yeah, so they are they seem to be like a series of very like brief, concise reports. Some are either to or from someone who is listed as the Grand Alchemist. There's one that is like from the Grand Alchemist. 2 of my apprentices are insufficient. They will be returned to the city. More are requested.
I'll be right back.
One from somebody called the Expedition's Commander says, we have found much in the deep, dark places of this land, Grand Alchemist. This will surely be enough to create the vessel. Angel bless. The vessel. And then the 2 that are most interesting to you in the end are 2 that seem to be like notes to himself, kind of like tucked away on the side of the desk. And it says, one says, we have lost contact with the city of Salt and Ash. The storm seeks to destroy us. The majority of the apprentices have departed. I will stay to finish our work.
Okay. The city of Salt and Ash?
City of Salt and Ash, yes.
Okay, that's like, not what we're looking for.
Like a sultan, and his name is Ash.
That is not the no, like salt and
yeah. I know. Sorry.
Yeah, that's not the Golden City that you've heard about.
Maybe they just called it something different. Okay. How big are these things?
They're about the size of like a maybe like 2 by 2 feet by 2 feet.
Oh, pretty big.
Maybe 1.5 feet. Fairly large.
Yeah.
Robin was able to take them, like the ones down in the map room. She took them out of their frames and rolled them up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Takes a bit of time to disassemble them, but yeah. All right. Yeah, so you break out the wooden frames and take them out. Sounds good. Takes you a bit of time, but is there anything else that the other 2 want to do in the meantime? While Tara's disassembling?
Nope.
Let me just forget this room. No. Is everything. Let's see. I guess this thing over here, it's not really that interesting. It's just like a little stone pedestal that is empty. Seems like you would put something on there. There's nothing on there.
Is there... I didn't really check this desk. Is there anything else? Like, are there drawers at all?
There's no drawers on the desk.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm gonna slip that little fancy crystal thing in my pockets.
Alright.
Oh, wait! I'm gonna go... While people are doing other stuff, I'm gonna go around and read these sigils. I'm gonna read all these plaques.
Okay. Yeah, you have a lot of reading to
yeah, I'm just gonna walk around. I'm going to go read stuff.
Alright, so...
Reading.
So there is a glyph above each of these doorways, like at the archway. And then, yeah, there's this tablet. So just like making the route, I'll just list what they say, going clockwise, starting at the big door. So the big door says the beacon. This is the Grand Alchemist's study. This one is the Eastern Wing. This is the Shrine. This is the Forsaken Grave. This is the observatory, the grand hall, and the quarters. And the statue or the tablet in the middle, that says, it reads the Chironasium of the Western Colonies.
The Chironasium?
Chironasium.
Chironasium. Is that a word I don't know?
Yeah,
so word?
It is not really. It's, I guess you would know the meaning of the word more than the actual word. It's like a crafting, a place meant for like crafting something, likely arcane in nature.
So an arcane workshop with a fancy name?
Pretty much, yeah.
I guess that makes sense why an alchemist would live here, or work here. So they're making some sort of vessel. Also, there's some shit about a storm that I'm pretty interested in, but we'll get to that.
I want you to give me a spirit roll at -2.
Okay.
Just Tara?
Meant to
Just
read
Tara.
such things. Looking through the madness of the stone.
See, nothing good comes.
I got
from
a
reading.
0.
A 0.
Reading is bad.
All right. So, like as you examine the writings and stuff, and all that, you look through reading them, and you kind of like glance up and survey the rest of the hall, and you feel like you start seeing like shapes and symbols, just like kind of oddly coinciding with like the surroundings, like the open door over here and like the tilt of the handle kind of like makes a shadow sign on the floor. And your subconscious starts like translating these things, and you just get this sort of like faint grasp of some like greater message, which is hard to comprehend fully. Get like a faint feeling that like the walls are made of paper, and there's something else behind them that's like pressing in on through these lines and symbols. So the long and the short of it is you lose 1 sanity.
Okay, yeah, I'm starting to read the world.
Yep.
That's cool. That's a check I'm glad I failed.
Am I?
Whoa! Robin, the walls are talking to me.
How much of that juice did you drink?
Oh, definitely the rock. I put it away for now.
Alright.
The rock? I mean, like the coke?
Well, I think it makes you understand things, but then I started to understand like the walls and shadows and stuff.
Huh.
What are the walls and shadows saying?
Whew. I can't.
If the walls
Remember.
could talk, huh?
All right, I got the raise on armor again.
Nice.
Nice.
An armor machine.
Yeah.
Or I get toughness,
You just fabricate toughness.
and then I got the regular dark side again. Woohoo.
All right. Nothing changed. Okay. So while Tara's doing that, anything that either the other two of you guys are doing, either in the study here or...
Can I haul that chest towards these stairs just to like prepare it for?
Yeah, you can. Do you want to drag it? It makes a pretty awful sound scraping across the metal floor panels.
Yes.
I'll call Mr. Dibson.
You move it a little bit, it's just like screech. Metal on metal screeching.
What the hell is that?
Mr. Dibs, come up and move this.
Yeah, alright.
You're a big strong man.
Alright,
I'm strong and a man. I'm not that big.
I can't move. The torches are up. So, yeah, it's by the chest.
Oh, also, I saw Mr. Dibs take one of those lights. I think I'm gonna do that too.
One of the legs?
No, the lights.
Oh, so the light he took was like a little lamp. These are like braziers with like glowing embers in it. So, I mean, you could try and like rip it off the wall, but it's a little bit less self-contained, I guess you could say.
I'll hold off on that and just look out for another one of those lamps.
All right. Sounds good.
And then I guess we can. What's at this door? Anything special?
That door was read the eastern wing. Nothing special. Seems to be pretty much similar to this door over here.
Tara, are there any of those creepy guardian things on this other side?
Are there?
There is a hallway on the other side of this door.
Just a hallway. I know so much about this place.
Yeah, you're like you seem to have become the knowledge person.
You're the tour guide that kind of knows where we're going, but not really.
Mainly because of your willingness to mess with stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, you're opening this door?
Yes, but in the same fashion as before, we're not shutting it.
Okay, yep, just leave it a little ajar. So rude. All the doors open.
We're not really trying to hide the fact that we've been here, right? From when the Cardinal and them come back? Or come here?
I mean, I think it will be pretty obvious. There's dead guardians everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you open up the door. There is a hallway with kind of like a little fork type thing. Give me a notice roll, Robin. And I guess anybody else who comes down close to there. I don't know if you're still standing up there, Mr. Dibs. But...
No. I would probably moved out into the for more cover fire if needed.
Okay.
Robin got a 6 and Paul got a 4.
All right. So as you kind of move out into this hallway here, you hear coming down the longer section, which I'm about to go over here.
Oh, what was the roll for? Sorry.
Notice.
Okay, that's what I thought. Then penalty?
Nope.
Oh, really? Okay. You got a...
It's sound.
I got a 10.
Alright, yeah, so you both hear a sound coming from down this hallway, like a clanging of sort of a rhythmic clanging of metal on metal. It's like clang, 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 clang.
Like
pause.
Walking.
Like blacksmith or walking?
Clang. You stop and listen for like a minute or so.
Yep. I even say that. What do you think? Blacksmith or walking?
The sound seems to be coming like closer and then more distant.
Patrol.
As it's more distant, I'm gonna peek my head around.
Okay, well, so looking down this hallway here, you don't see any sign of something. Do you want to go further down the hallway there? And try and peek your head around?
And look at Mr. Dibs.
Yeah. Dude. Nope, I'm not on my guy. Get on the guy. Dude. Peek around.
Like I said, you'd have to get down to this corner to see anything more. So you're gonna try and sneak down there?
Yep.
I'm gonna send Paul with him.
Alright, give me a stealth check then, Mr. Dibs.
Okay. 5.
5. Okay.
No.
Sounds good.
Yes. 5.
And where is Tara still standing out in the middle of the room back there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still trying to stop reading the walls.
Right. Okay, so you got a 5?
I'm gonna Benny.
Alright. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5 Be my guest.
No, it's you need to say it with a French accent.
Be my guest. Uh-huh.
Yeah.